Hi everyone and welcome to this video. So there has been, at least for me, a really intense last 2-3 weeks. I don't know about you guys. I would love to hear in the comments how you've been experiencing it and if you're going through massive shifts. I feel like the things that I've been experiencing and going through for the last 2-3 weeks are things that normally would be at least happening through like 4 or 5 months. And I am being asked to share more of what I've been experiencing and what has been shown to me. But there is still some integration going on. So I will be back with that, I think, in a few days. But I've been surprised these weeks of how much just keeps happening. It's really intense, and it is a true gift. It really, really is. And what I'm going to talk about today has to do with all of that, and it's a message I got in my meditation now. I was told to share about embodiment, because that's really what's going on, and like the core of everything that we are experiencing and the shifts that are happening now is much more embodiment, which means that we are embodying more of our own light, embodying more of our own consciousness. We're bringing more in of that high frequency that we are, that consciousness, that soul, if you want, that light, that pure light that comes into our channel. We're bringing more of that in. That can be rattling, that can stir up trauma, that can affect the physical body in different ways. It can, there's so many things that can happen or that we can experience in this process. And that's basically the core of what I've been experiencing as well these last weeks. And what they are showing me or been sharing with me now to really share in this video is to recognize where we are holding ourselves back, where we have belief systems that is a part of our past, or a part of others' expectations, perceptions, the ideas of society, because all of these beliefs, everything we have been listening to, taking in, everything we have been having some fear around to bring out, is what is really, really being highlighted now. And that can happen in so many ways, and it can be very, very individual, depending on what you are here to embody, what you're here to express and to be. Because we're really going from doing to being. And when we are coming more into that state of being, we start to embody more and more and more. And what I'm being shown also is that this is happening now, whether we resist it or not. It's like the more you allow it, the less painful it will be. The more resistance we have, as with everything else, the more suffering we will experience. So this embodiment is really happening, whether you look for it or not. Being conscious and aware about it, surrendering into it and allowing it, is what will make the process most gracious, if you can say that. After one of the experiences I had, I was almost 5 entire days in bed, completely exhausted. So I'm sharing this because it's my hope that it can help others to release resistance around what they're going through. Because staying in that state of allowing and surrendering into it makes the process happening faster. And it's so easy to go into the whole making it wrong, and being afraid of what it really is something bad happening, why am I experiencing this? But it's what I'm experiencing also is that as it's happening so quick and so sudden, and so like there's so many shifts and it's happening so quick, the body needs some time to integrate it. But because the physical body is the last thing that sort of shifts and changes, because energy can switch really quickly. But the shifts and the integration on other levels are happening, like it happens so quickly now. I've never experienced anything in my life shifting as quickly as what we're seeing now. And what I say is that hold this awareness and really watch yourself, where you're holding yourself back, where you have beliefs, ideas, old identities, what are your fears around what others might say about filling different roles in different areas of your life with different people. You have to be this certain way with these people and this certain way in that type of situation, or whether it is that you're experiencing a shift in what you're doing, what you want to put your energy into, and you've always been this way, you've always been seen like this is expected, and suddenly you want to make like a 180, and the fears that comes around that. And there can be so many layers, and what I was shown was this pattern of holding ourselves back, and really knowing that we are here for a reason. And the more we can allow and surrender into the embodiment, which means that all things are falling away, the more easy it will be, and the more happy and joyful we will feel ourselves as well, because we're not holding ourselves back, we're not restricting our life force, the flow of energy through our bodies. And even though those moments and those periods where things are really shifting can be painful, can be difficult, it is also so rewarding, because what is happening now is this embodiment. And the more aligned we are with ourselves, the more aligned we are with our own light and that energy, the more connected we are to it, the more we are able to embody it, the more we will make decisions that are aligned for us and for our highest good. The more we will receive the guidance from our higher selves and be connected to more of our intuition, feel it much stronger, and have more easy access to it, because more of it is in our body. And then it's much easier to feel in the body what we're being guided to, what feels right, what feels wrong, what feels like an expansion that we want to move towards, what feels like a contraction and it's not the way we want to go. So during this whole year, they're saying now as I'm talking, because I was going to say the next coming weeks. So during this year, but then especially I will say, have it in mind as well with the period we are in. That we are going, or that we are in a period of embodiment. That we are asked to stay in a state of allowing, in a state of surrender, which is basically surrendering into who we are. And really watching those belief systems and the fears we have that are holding us back, that makes us question our guidance, that makes us question the shifts. And of course, always like stay grounded in it. Ground, drink a lot of water, because it helps the whole process in the body. But really, really be aware of where you're holding yourself back and what makes you hold back. That's the core of it. What is it that makes you hold yourself back? What is it that makes you resist to embody more? What are you afraid of if you embody more? Because often we can sense like a bit of what is coming if we let it happen, and we have fears around it, and we start to contract a bit and hold back. But if we have the awareness of what we're actually afraid of, what we are actually fearing, or what beliefs we have that says that this is not possible, or this is just like you're going nuts, or all these things, just watch it and become aware of it, and start to consciously change it, and start to connect more and more to your own light, to the channel of light you have in yourself, and invite and allow more of it to come into your body. So, embodiment, staying in surrender and allowance, and become aware of where you're holding yourself back and why. That is the message they wanted me to convey today. And I will be back with more layers to the things that has been unfolding, and still are. I would love to hear how it's all going for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.